This is Brickhead Boy. Here we have an Enlighten set, Air Ground Battle. It contains 223 pieces, set number 1710. You have bag 1, 2, 3. Let's open them. Set finished. And starting out, we have your leftover sticker sheet, your extra pieces, brick separator, the 3 soldiers and half track, and your fighter jet. Let's start with the fighter jet. Here is your fighter jet. I'm not sure what it's modeled after or trying to resemble. I'm not a military expert, but it does look nice. However, the building experience wasn't so nice. I will start with the flaws first. The only play feature in this is in the bottom where these 2 things open up. Inside are bar pieces, which are supposed to represent bombs to drop or explosives. So that's pretty much the play feature on this. I was actually missing a piece. One of these black pieces right here. A hinge piece, but I substituted with that for now. But yeah, that piece is missing. And a couple stickers overlap some slope pieces right here, skyline. Those overlap and cover 2 multiple pieces. This thing is pretty fragile all around. You pick it up and pieces sort of fall off like that. And the worst offender are these side air intakes here, held by 1 stud. You could already see it's just falling off. And this part too. Very fragile. Try the cockpit. Open it up and it won't even open because the hinges are so tight. Pathetic. What else? You saw earlier, just a second ago, yeah, these bottom pieces come off really easy. So this is kind of a piece of junk. Other than that, this thing looks nice. So let's piece it back together. Back to this 360 view, we have stickers here and 1 whole sticker here and the other side. These wings are a little bit different. Kind of strange. And here's the back. This thing does have wheels, so it will move a little bit. And included is 1 pilot. So let's take a look at the half track. For me, this is the highlight of the set. Not the aircraft, but this vehicle, the half track. Let's take a look at the tail first. So what's attached here is a basic 2-wheel cannon, and I'm holding it like this because if I let go, that's what happens. But you can see it. It's very detailed. It has some weak points though. This is only held by 1 stud, so it comes off pretty easy. Other than that, it's a pretty solid design. There are some hinge pieces which allows you to elevate the cannon. That fell apart again. And this part here. Now let's move on to the half track. On the front of the half track you get a mounted winch, which is a grappling hook and string, but there's no friction, so you let go and it'll just keep going. So that's a problem. There's no friction on here. They should have used a different piece. Besides that, you got telescope pieces used for headlights here. And you have that, which is nice detailing. What I like about this is the overall use of yellow highlights. It makes this thing stand out a bit more. Let's take a look at the back. There's the hitch for the cannon, and you have for detailing black and yellow stripes. And you have the anti-air gun here, which will only move a little bit. So you'll have to take these down. That's not supposed to happen. Try that again. Take that down. And these. So there, now you can move a 360 and you can elevate downwards and pretty high actually, upwards. And to put a minifig inside the cab, just put them in here in the opening, or you can take this out and that comes off. And here's the top of the section reading 1st Armored Division. And there's the interior. So let's put your minifigs in. Matter of fact, let's take a look at them first. So you get 3 of them for the half track. The left and middle ones, they have the same torso and helmet. The one on the right has a different torso and leg printing, different helmet print, and all their faces are all different. So they have slight differences to one another. So the aft track is manned now, and let's take a look one more time. I just love looking at this thing. It's so awesome. One thing I forgot to add to was the obvious side view mirrors. Very nice touch. So on to conclude my review. Let's start off by summarizing the pros and cons. First off, the aircraft, the jet fighter, is just to me garbage. You pick it up and pieces fall apart. So it is frustrating just to pick it up, and let alone if you want to play with it, it's going to be even worse. The only good part about it is just the looks. It looks cool, but that's it. On the half track side, the half track is good. Just the half track alone, just to get the set. The cannon has a few weak points, but other than that, the half track itself is good. Actually, it's great. The build is very simple and again uses minimum pieces as possible to make a really good looking model. As a matter of fact, just for me, the half track is basically the best brick built half track I've seen, using very little pieces. Also too, the pieces used on Enlighten, you can find the exact pieces in Lego. Of course the color is going to be different, but my point is, to me this is the best looking half track. And if you want to get the set just for the half track, definitely worth it, if that's your question. So I got this set for about 20 bucks with no box, but I did find it for 14, so definitely worth it even more for that. This is Brickhead Boy. Thanks for watching.